Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Friday, November 26, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Milwaukee Bucks vs Denver Nuggets. This Milwaukee team is averaging 108.9 points per game, 44.3% from the field and 32.6% on three-pointers, the latter ranking them 8th best in the NBA. On defense they allow 43.2% from the field to be the 6th best in the league, and 31.7% is the percentage of three-pointers they concede, being an excellent perimeter defense. Coach Bud Budenholzer has been criticized a lot in recent years. Having won the NBA Finals this season gives him a lot of peace of mind to lead. The team averages 32.3% in three-pointers to be the 5th worst in the NBA, and they have no shooters. Aaron Gordon is not one, neither is Jeff Green, much less Jamachal Green, Campazzo neither, and Austin Rivers is an occasional scorer. Even from the free throw line they are doing poorly, shooting for just 74.4%. On defense they are allowing a very high 45.6% from the field, and that can't be explained because in theory they do have a core of players with the athletic ability to play well defensively. Our first betting advice is to pick Bucks minus 3.5. The Bucks offense has been inconsistent so far this season, averaging 108.9 points per game on shooting splits of 51.1% from 2 and 36.2% from 3. Milwaukee's defense also has fairly middling numbers on the season, with opponents putting up 106.4 points per game, while shooting 51.8% from 2 and 31.7% from beyond the arc. As usual, Antetokounmpo looks to be a factor in the MVP race, as he has racked up 27.2 points, 11.7 rebounds, 5.9 assists, 1.2 steals and 1.9 blocks per game on 51% shooting from the floor. Jrue Holiday adds 14.1 points, 5.6 assists and 1.5 steals per contest, while Chris Middleton has piled up 17.1 points per game. Shooting guard Don DiVincenzo remains sidelined indefinitely as he recovers from off-season foot surgery. Power forward Semi Ojeleye is questionable with a sore calf. Denver is just 7-11 against the spread and has failed to cover in all 5 games during this current losing streak. Overs are also 7-11 for the Nuggets, although 5 of their last 6 games have gone over the betting total. It has not been a good season for the Denver offense, which is 25th in scoring at an average of 102.4 points per game, while shooting 54.8% from 2 and 32.3% from 3. Denver's defense has made up for it, ranking 3rd in scoring at 102.6 points per game allowed on opposing shooting splits of 54% from 2 and 32.8% from beyond the arc. Jokic has been terrific when healthy, piling up an average of 26.4 points, 13.6 assists and 6.4 assists per game on 59.3% shooting from the floor. Barton is having a nice season with 16.1 points and 4.3 assists per game, while Aaron Gordon adds 13.3 points and 6.0 rebounds per night. Our second betting advice is to pick under. Quick reminder, BetUS is a platform that offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, BetUS allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join BetUS now using our link down below and get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on the sportsbook after you open an account and deposit using our link and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES. Portland Trail Blazers vs Golden State Warriors. Portland Trail Blazers vs Golden State Warriors. The Blazers will have a tough task to get out of their slump as visitors against the league's most powerful team. That 1-8 record on the road and losses like last Wednesday's in Sacramento leave a lot to be desired. This is the first season of head coach Chauncey Billups, who was an NBA All-Star and champion as a player with the Detroit Pistons. Damian Lillard had a slow start to the season, but has been improving, averaging over 25 points per game in his last 9 games. Golden State is by far the best team in the NBA, their 16-2 record says it, their 47.7% field goal percentage on offense says it, add their 36.7% in three-pointers to be 4th in the NBA, and 114.3 points per game is the top in the league. The defense is allowing just 42% from the field, and you should see them on that end, quick hands at all times. Curry has 10 other teammates that play their role on the court. The scariest part is that Klay Thompson is ready to make his debut in early January. Our first betting advice is to pick the Warriors at -7. The Warriors have the best defense in the NBA that averages 114.2 points per game, while they are in the top 5 in field goal percentage, 47.8%, 3 points, 36.8%, and rebounds, 47.2. Golden State is the best in assists with 29.4 per night. They also have the league's best defense that is allowing 100.8 points per contest, while they are in the top 5 in all the other defensive categories. Only the Raptors, 9.8, are better in steals, 9.7. Damian Lillard led the Blazers with a double-double of 32 points and game-high 10 assists, along with 6 rebounds. Jusuf Nurkic dominated the interior with a double-double of 28 points and game-high 17 boards, along with 5 dishes. Norman Powell added 22 points, Nasser Little scored 16, while CJ McCollum ended the game with 13 points, 6 dimes, and 5 rebounds. Anthony Simons is questionable to face the Warriors on Friday due to an illness. The Blazers have the 5th best defense in the NBA that is scoring 110.9 points per game, while they are 8th in assists with 23.8 per contest. Portland's defense is 23rd in the league, with 109.6 points allowed to the opponents. Our second betting advice is to pick under 224. Sacramento Kings vs Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers are not playing well lately, but they managed to seal the deal in Indiana and secure a 124-116 overtime win, despite trailing for most of the game. Los Angeles couldn't cover the spread in 3 straight games, but they did it in Indianapolis as they were plus 6.5 dogs. At the moment, the Lakers have a 7-13 Austrian shillings record. Indiana controlled most of the game, but in the end, the Pacers barely forced overtime, thanks to Chris Duarte. The Lakers showed better composure in OT and edged the Pacers, who must be disappointed with this performance. Our first betting advice is to pick the Lakers. Alvin Gentry recorded his first victory as a new interim coach of the Sacramento Kings as they defeated the Portland Trail Blazers 125-121 at home. Following 4 games in a row in which they failed to cover, the Kings managed to cover a plus 3.5 spread, and now they stand at an 8-11 Austrian shillings record. Sacramento was excellent from the floor, 52.3%, and had even 7 individuals in double digits. Buddy Hield led the Kings with 22 points and 4 rebounds. Darren Fox followed him with 21 points and team-high 6 assists. Davion Mitchell scored 16, while Harrison Barnes, Mo Harkless, Alex Len, and Marvin Bagley all scored 10-plus points. Sacramento is struggling right now, but luckily for them, the Lakers are also not playing well, and this game could be much tighter than people expect. There is still enough time before the playoffs, and all can change in a matter of weeks, but at the moment, I don't think the Lakers are much better than the Kings. Our second betting advice is to pick under